playing around with the Herc arm, as you do.
And we have 5 to 7 free for the slurp.
Yep, we're on flush right now. And I think that we will have to pick up before we put it in the slurp.
Yeah, I'm up against a rock right now.
Okay, so you think you'll slurp later? Slurp, like hold it and slurp in a second, or you'll put it in a bin?
I'm kind of butted up against a rock a little bit for this slurp.
We'll hold it and slurp
In a second, okay, cool.
shortly.
All right, Marley, go ahead and push on in there. Let's get there.
All right. On the big screen.
Roger.
So are you getting a little bit of a bigger sample than your standard size because it's going to 2 different labs in this case?
Okay, so let's narrow down our search space. So it's going to be on this branch here. And where would you like this, Alexis?
Yeah, so just that branch that you're on is great.
Okay.
You might be actually at the right height now.
Yeah, I'm just,
Thanks.
I think around here.
Yeah, that looks great.
There you go. You will likely have to do a little twist on this one.
Oh.
It looks free. You're good. Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Great.
Did you want to take a zoom on this bouquet?
Yeah, let's take a quick
So
zoom.
much smaller than the other bouquet.
Yeah.
I know. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so see all the polyps are attracted, so they all go into the tissue.
Right.
I would too.
Fun-sized.
I think every bouquet you collect is beautiful, Jess.
Oh, thank you. This one's small. I still love you guys, but you know, a little smaller.
It's amazing to imagine all that space that we see in between the branches being filled with little doohickeys.
Tentacles.
Yeah.
Jess, I'm on flush. I'm going to run the flush.
Better. You might be able to fit it in between that rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think you're correct.
Marley, you want to push in there actually one sec? I want to see which way these are oriented. I think I might have to rotate my chest.
Yeah, it might slide through the tube better.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a rotation of the jaw will be good.
Okay.
Right, go ahead and come under, Marley.
Megan, you watching 7? Are you happy with the flush?
Yeah. Looks good. So let's wait, so you're gonna put it in flush? No.
No,
Yeah,
we're
you're gonna move it. I thought that was for a second I was
1,
panicked.
It's 2, it's 3, it's 4, there's 5. Lined up on 5.
Great.
Roger.
We like 5.
I do not have slurp on currently. I've got you on bubble.
This might be. Get up there.
Nice.
Rolling around.
Marley, want to push on in there a bit, please? I dig that. That looks great. Thank you.
Slurp.
All right, let's see if this will work. Excuse me. Might not have enough space.
Ooh.
Sorry.
It's tight fit.
We can try it here, and if not,
Oh, we'd have to probably snip another bit.
snip
If you
another
come
bit.
in sideways, you might be able to get it, but
All right,
and
ready?
I'll run slurp. Yep.
1, 2, 3. If anything opens. I'd be too butted up against the rock here. Let's push it a little bit forward.
Alright, pull your...
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yay.
Let's see if she
Done.
comes through.
Come on.
Sorry, I'll clean myself off over here. Come on, Coral.
Come on, you can do it.
Come on, little buddy.
Keep going.
It's not purple, so it won't
Can we,
stick.
can we
Yeah.
turn it? Can we turn the slurper up?
Slurpers to 12.
You and I come a bit wide there, Marley, and I'll start exercising and milking the suction pump.
Shake it up.
Yeah, I might have to be shooken
Wake
on
up,
the rocks.
slurp.
Shaken, not stirred.
Shooketh.
Shook.
Get our system pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw
Oh,
it
I
move
just,
up.
me too.
Yeah.
Yay!
Well done.
Unison. We have
It's in there.
Nice.
Oh yeah, all of it's in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
happiness.
Good job.
Yeah. We saw it up the clear tube. Like as soon as you grabbed the arm and moved it,
Just had it.
you
Had
could
it.
just see it in the clear tube on the side of the HD.
Nice.
You're right underneath that hose clamp.
Yeah. Trying to get out of it.
Great
You
job,
wrist
Jess.
There. Oops. That was not very elegant.
So Ken Sulak has joined us in the science chat. He was formerly with the USGS. And he said that earlier in the dive, about 9 hours ago, we imaged a large charcoal-colored cusk eel. It had a large bulbous head, no eyes, and no head spine, which would indicate a rare blind species. I'm going to try the name, Typhlunus nasus. And he says he doesn't think that this species has previously been imaged. It's known only from trawls. So we haven't seen a ton of fish down here, but to have recorded that specific rare species is really, really great.
That's really
That's awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
How exciting.
Thanks, Ken.
All right, so now it's our turn to go find some charismatic megafauna.
Hey,
Or-
corals.
Or charismatic mini fauna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all-
Charismatic
Oh, sorry.
colonial coral.
I just
Ben's
want
charismatic.
one, you guys.
Ben's charismatic and he's megafauna.
Ben is so charismatic.
Ben is our charismatic megafauna.
Our
Oh.
charismatic navigator. Our science enthusiast and our charismatic navigator.
Do you mind resetting that guy again?
Yeah.
I do sometimes feel like the
It's like over
mascot.
there-ish.
I love that.
You off?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice. Crinoids.
I remember someone was hosting this blog, like charismatic microfauna. I thought that was very funny.
I have a friend that studies small things, and she calls them her charismatic mini fauna.
There we go.
Because right now she's working with the state of Hawaii to raise the Kamehameha butterfly, which is the state butterfly of Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
And so the state has a little program where they're raising and releasing those, and she calls them her charismatic mini fauna. And they're adorable.
How tiny are they?
Tiny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
The
Well,
butterflies?
no, sorry. When she's raising, so because she's raising them
use
from the
hand
larval
signals.
state.
You have
Yeah.
to tell us.
Yeah. I did a few millimeters, they're really small. And then she grows them to their,
Full butterfly.
full
nest.
Their
butterfly
full
stage.
potential.
Their full potential.
their floral butterflies.
Actually,
It's
let
a
me see if
good
I
science term.
Yeah. So now we're looking for I can't say the word for the rock.
Botryoidal.
Botryoidal.
What does that mean?
It's the kind of bubbly texture that you see on rocks with significant ferromanganese crust.
Ah, yes.
We have several from previous dives with this texture if you want to check them out in the lab later.
Yeah, I do.
But yeah, we were seeing some of that earlier in our watch. I haven't seen anything super obvious recently, but we will look.
Keep our eyes peeled.
Indeed.
So since butterflyness is a scientific term, can you go full butterfly? And what does that mean?
I'm resetting to here again.
Full butterfly is when you're at your full, most beautiful potential.
Yeah. It's when you glow up.
You glow up, exactly.
You did a
Whoa.
07.
So like, how fleeting is it?
Oh no.
Well, it's
How fluttering
way
is
to
it?
bring it down, Marley.
Fluttering,
It's pretty fleeting.
I mean, nothing perfect lasts forever.
It's so
you know?
angsty.
It's all
Speak for yourself.
Go ahead, 206.
You should have known.
Alexis has been studying
known me in
corals
high
for
school.
thousands of years now. So.
maybe millions. We're not sure.
It's unclear.
It's up for debate. I haven't been fully isotoped yet.
Oh gosh.
We keep trying to cut a sample for tree rings, but like
For tree
won't
rings.
let us for a ring.
Uranium,
back to
thorium.
035.
Alexis up.
And I'm going to come down
I'm
some.
going to put a picture of you, Alexis, in the next highlight album on the website.
Sample 76.
You're sampling people now? That can't be good.
The dive's taking a turn.
No, don't
Just a
ask.
single branch.
Got very dark very quickly.
Just a few polyps.
We'll leave plenty for her.
The colony will be really unharmed in about 1,000 years. We'll be back to normal.
Just a
Help
small
me.
snip.
Science is turning on science.
Yeah.
I apologize, world. It's, we've been up since 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Some of us.
Some of us not.
And I know that it's normal time for you guys, but it's not normal time for us.
It's getting there. We're
Also,
getting to
I feel
normal time.
that yesterday being off watch for 4 to 8
Yeah.
Oh my
made
gosh.
today much
It's this,
harder.
right, this
Sorry,
off
Ben.
watches.
Yeah, speak
We've
for
been
yourself.
not able to
Oh,
stay
yeah,
on
Ben's-
schedule.
Oh. But Ben gets to stay very normal. The standard
so
schedule.
normal.
Ben's
Most
definitely
normal.
the most normal.
Yeah.
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 You're
No
the
doubt.
most
Glad you guys
used to the
recognize
sleep
that by now.
schedule.
Oh yeah.
I really hope Bachelor Chow becomes a thing.
Oh man.
What is it?
It's already
He's
a
going to
thing.
start a food blog.
Because I have a very refined palate.
I mean, if your sister is taking the time to write in specifically
know,
telling you not
what?
to make sandwiches,
I
Yeah.
do take that as a sign.
That you should
This is
start
our
this
first
food
communication in weeks.
Yeah, that's clearly from a
Oh my
place of
gosh.
jealousy, too, because I've heard you describe these sandwiches, and I would describe it as moving.
Umami forward.
So mommy. Oh my god, Ben.
Oh lord.
So it's a pretty crinoid there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You want to take a look at it?
There's
while
a
we
number
wait?
of Are we waiting for the ship to move?
Yeah, we're just waiting for a swing.
There's a coral actually just, I'm going to pick the coral over the crinoid. There's a coral just at the top of the screen.
Oh, yeah, the little black coral up there.
Yeah, I think it's a primnoid. We'll take a look.
So once we get this other rock sample, I assume we'll be heading back over this ridge and back
Yeah.
to that other target.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one here is on your screen? Or are you talking about the one over to the right?
I think it's to the right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. It's
Let's
very thin branches.
I was going to say, once again, your eyesight
Yeah,
and
it's
ability
incredible.
to spot this.
I'm telling you, I've been training for
Yeah.
far too long.
Millennia.
thousands of years. Thousands of years.
That's just grad school.
That's just
Feels like it. All right, go ahead and zoom on in there, Marley.
Is that the Zoom music?
Zoom commence.
Ooh,
That's great.
is that a
Marley.
little
Little
I'll come on
crinoid.
past.
little crinoid on there?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Looks like we have a.
Looks
Polyps
a
are
little-
facing up.
I'm going to reset you
Go
again.
ahead and push on in there a bit more, Marley.
little. Can we also push in on the rock behind that when we get a second?
I'm your pusher.
It looks like the rock kind of just below might have some of that botryoidal
Ooh.
texture
Oh.
to the right.
Looking for that
That
botryoidal.
bubbly stuff there.
Yeah, that looks more botryoidal than anything I've seen in the last little bit.
Cool.
But it's very in place, so.
Mm-hmm.
But now we know.
But
that
now
it's
we know
around.
it's
Yeah.
in the hood,
Okay.
potentially.
We're in the right neighborhood.
Yep.
Indeed.
All right, you want to come a little wide there, Marley?
Steve says that's probably Calyptrophora.
All right, that's
And
good. And I'll
Tilla.
come over to here to the
Thanks, Steve.
coral. Oop, thruster wash. All right, go ahead and come wide.
Quick sand blast of that area.
It's like we're a little
snowstorm.
ocean snow globe.
It's funny until you are actually in a really high turbidity area, and then it's not so fun.
No.
It's
Yeah,
not not so fun to drive an ROV around in that.
What was that last?
Is 050? Does that sound good?
Sponge.
Anything else in here you want to see?
There's that little whip coral to the left too.
Yeah, all right.
I think that's what you saw first, maybe.
Oh, we just have a set down here. Give Herc a little rest.
It's tired.
Nothing wrong with a little sit down. Oh.
His thruster's a little bit of a breather.
So, it looks like we're kind of reaching the eastern extent of this max slope area. I mean, give or take. So if you want to, I don't know if you want to zigzag back to the west over it or for the rock,
I don't
or
think
just keep on following.
yeah, I don't think
Video,
we
go
need to
ahead
do
and push
that.
on in there.
Okay.
I think once we see something
We'll just,
ideally in this area that has that texture, we'll go for it.
Okay.
But
That's good.
Oh, we know we're in the right hood.
Okay,
yeah,
come wide. I
that's
came
true.
off my
Yeah,
little
a
perch.
viewer pointed out that if it's not the one you want, at least we're within a stone's throw. Haha.
indeed.
That's a good viewer. All right.
Looks like there's something trapped inside that glass sponge.
Which where?
Just, it's just off screen now.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh
There's
yeah,
something in there.
there's
All
somebody.
right, Marley, go ahead and push on in there.
Who are you?
Or is it behind it?
We'll take a look at that.
I've been feeling like there's a shrimp trapped in those.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's good, Marley.
So a small little bamboo coral. Probably Lepidopsis. There's no branching.
Ben, when this ship move completes, can we do something like,
135 or something. You want off?
yeah, 135 would be good.
Do we want to take a look at that sponge real quick?
Heck yeah, we do. That's good there, Marley. I'll pan over here.
We do like 5 meters.
Go ahead and push on in there, Marley, a bit. I'll help you out. That's good.
I can't remember seeing a single one of these kind of spiny sponges before today's dive.
No, me either.
Correct.
Correct.
Greg agrees.
Affirmative.
Accurate.
But we have seen them
Marley, go ahead
on
and
Pacific
push on in more
seamounts
if you
before,
want.
just not on the ones we've
What'd you
been
say,
Been
surveying on
Yeah,
this
go ahead and
cruise.
push on in a bit more.
There is definitely
See some of that internal structure.
Something in there.
something.
Oh, it's just teasing me.
Pretty crazy structure.
Big
Who are
reveal
you?
coming.
Oh.
Are you shrimp?
Ooh, or are you?
Are you an
Are you dancer? Sorry.
Oh, you are shrimp.
You
Look
are
at
shrimp.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Climbing around in there.
Is shrimp
That's a
Party's
big
dancer.
shrimp.
is shrimp trapped?
I think
I
shrimp is
know,
trapped.
right?
I think shrimp,
Oh,
yeah, definitely looks trapped.
Trapped shrimp.
But
Sorry.
there's only
Shrimp.
one shrimp.
Only the sponge can eat the shrimp.
Go ahead and come wide there, Marley.
Cool.
I want to suss this out a bit more with my Z.
Strange world.
Is she changing heading?
Yeah, slightly to the.
Because the position's drifting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she set it to 90. We were
Okay.
at like 85, 84. What's that?
I haven't changed the Z-bias since we've gotten that big rock,
Yep.
and that makes sense. It's flying too heavy.
Wait.
Come
All
on.
right, so we need a manganese rock, nodule rock.
Nodule rock, bumpy.
Botryoid. We like this word.
Botryoidal. I'm learning.
Oh. Have to get it later.
Okay, let's find a botryoidal rock.
So what have been people's favorite sighting on this expedition so far?
Ooh. That unicorn fish yesterday
Oh,
was really awesome.
that's a good one.
I
That
forgot
was
about that.
really-
That was full butterfly.
That was
Yeah,
full butterfly.
that thing
What's full butter?
reached its peak.
Fluttering
0
to
for
the
10
top.
meters?
060?
Or 070?
Do
Is
you
that also the one that was
let's see if
nuzzling
we
the
need to do any
coral
more.
at one
We can
point?
look around here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that the
Megan,
unicorn
do you want to
fish?
see if we look around here
Yes,
for a rock, or
let's do it.
or because it looks like we're a little bit over that
Yeah,
feature.
yeah, that's okay.
I mean, it's still steep. It's just.
It's a little bit less related to the feature for this sample than the last one, but yeah, let's have a look. For the botryoidal texture, I mean, kind of ideally, we don't want tons of sediment cover.
Right.
It's kind of the sample that seems impossible to find, probably. It's going to be something with a lot of these little bubbles on the
Iris
surface
down a bit there, Marley.
exposed to not totally
Ooh, there's a fish we could take a zoom on.
Yeah.
Rather.
Can I zoom, Jess?
Stand by.
The scientist on shore was saying that it was
Get you over here.
that was an observation of a cuss scale. That
Yeah, this was like a,
novel.
All
yeah.
right, there, Marley.
like
go
9
ahead.
hours.
Super cool.
Thank
you.
And he said it appeared to have no eyes, the one they saw.
That's
so
amazing.
Oh, this one we're gonna laser beam the eyes.
Nah,
Let's not do
that was
that.
just fine.
maybe this doesn't. It has eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
has eyes. Kind of cloudy.
or at least glue on beads, one of the two.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. I think there's a Michael's craft shop in the seafloor.
Yeah.
Just like how the fish is oriented to the rock wall.
Yeah.
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 Look at that flowing
Tail,
tail.
That's
yeah.
fantastic. They just have the most amazing motion through the water.
Yeah. So effortless.
Yep.
I want to look like that when I'm swimming.
Yeah.
You do. I saw you snorkel the
Perfect
other day.
dinosaur.
You look just like that.
I
Okay,
swim and lifeguards get nervous. They start like getting their stuff together, just making sure they have all their rescue gear.
They're like,
Alright,
oh,
good.
Holly's
Like,
back.
"Yep,
Holly's
let
just a
someone
very
keep an eye on her."
enthusiastic
Come
swimmer.
Yes,
Very
you're floating up a
excited.
bunch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Looking for some
really
battery
excited.
oil. No?
Every time she tries to say it, she looks over with a questioning glance.
Battery oil?
Is it battery oil?
How do you spell it?
Oh gosh.
What about the rock that just went off
sound
screen
it
that
out.
way?
B-O... Yeah. Story of my childhood. B-O-T...
Kind of like in the cradle of sand.
Alright, I gotta write it out.
All right, Megan. Any of these look battery
Well,
oil to you?
yeah, but so...
Too much sediment.
A lot of sediment, but also, do you think you could collect something like that? I mean, it looks very in place.
There's
There are
some that
bits.
little
The one
pieces.
that's going off to the
Yeah,
right,
that.
right now.
Yeah, I see that.
Sitting.
Yeah.
Seems
We could
like
we
it's
could
sitting
definitely
there.
zoom. We could definitely zoom.
Roger.
Or there's like those bits.
Yeah.
Go ahead and push on in there, Marley.
Let's have a look.
That's good.
Very sedimenty.
Yeah.
It looks pretty intact.
Yeah,
For all
doesn't
small.
really look totally perfect.
I'll have a look up here real quick. I think there was some
Um,
right above it.
Fun fact for you guys, it comes from the Greek word botryoides, which means a bunch of grapes in Greek.
Oh.
Really?
Weird.
So we're looking for grape rocks,
Yeah,
Is a
grape
fun
rocks.
fact.
That is a
And
fun fact.
grapes are purple.
and we're back.
Is our team color.
Oh, I was like,
Uh,
and?
It's our team color.
I get it. Took me a minute.
Megan, is this
Purple
too
troop of
sedimented
shrimp.
here?
Alexis, purple is our team color.
one-
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, I don't know. Those don't look, the ones that look grabbable don't look very
Botryoidal.
botryoidal.
Grape-like.
Yeah.
Those
We
don't
can
look
keep
very
looking.
grape
Come on, there,
punchy.
Marley.
They're not grape, yeah.
Go ahead and come on, Marley.
So we're looking for great grape-like rocks.
Yes.
But not purple.
I can hear my geologist friends at home just cringing every time.
Yeah.
Grape rocks.
Grape rocks.
You want us to do another ship move, or do you want us to look a little
I just kind of
upslope
lean
here,
back and
Megan?
watch Megan cringe. It's
I don't think it's a big deal if we're coming up over. I mean, if we don't see something that's botryoidal
Yeah, we can
and grabbable, we just
we went up in that
keep going
kinda-
and looking.
We can hold off there, Ben.
Because we've kind of gone all the way across this steep
Yeah.
landslide, and we haven't seen something botryoidal and grabbable. So I don't think it makes sense to like zigzag back. I think we kind of just keep going over the top, and we'll find a piece that looks good as we move along.
So to go a little
all right. So we're
upslope.
basically going upslope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Even this here looks maybe a little bit better.
I'm going to do like maybe 040 then, if we want to go start going up slow.
Can we zoom on
Yeah.
that like fractured pillow right in the middle of the screen?
Sure thing. Maybe like 10 meter moves.
Yep.
We're going north.
040, yeah.
I could go directly up slope if you want, but
Yeah, I think that's what Megan was saying, right, Megan?
you want
Yeah.
directly?
Go upslope.
Sure. Or
Alright.
I mean, the next waypoint sends us directly upslope, or sends us kind of like the heading that
Go
we're
ahead and zoom
facing.
in there,
Where
Marley.
is the next waypoint?
The next
It's-
waypoint
it's-
is
Nobody knows.
north, like
That's great, Marley. Thank you.
almost directly north.
yeah.
It's like 350.
So why don't we go north?
Yeah, I'm going to go
And we'll
slow.
go up the slope,
Yeah,
but
I
we'll
think
take it
that's-
Yeah.
slow.
That sounds
Yeah,
perfect.
It'll be gradual too that way. Right.
Are we gonna want to follow the? Bless you. Thanks. I don't think that looks very botryoidal to me, so we don't need to look at it more.
All right, go ahead and come on, Marley.
Alexis, do you think we're gonna want to follow this kind of
Yeah.
ridge
Yeah,
here versus going straight to waypoint 3? So like kind of go like up and then
Up and-
follow the ridge.
Yeah. So like, do you see, Ben, where there's like a little ridge leading to waypoint 3?
Like the purple.
Yeah, the
ones?
Yep.
purple.
We
Yeah,
just
so if
follow-
we just do that and
That's
then
great. Yeah.
So we'll go north up this, and, then we'll jog
go
over.
up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to get over this thing.
yeah.
All right, Jess, I'm gonna come up.
Roger.
Beautiful hemicorallium. Oh, there's a coral to the right.
There's a coral center screen too.
whip or the...
Oh, never mind. It's not. It is the whip. Oh, there's a sea star on it. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Sorry.
That. No, I dig it. It's cool.
It's weighing the coral down. Do you see?
Oh yeah, it is.
He's gonna eat his way to the top.
Yeah.
Sea star and an enemy.
I think it's a sea star. He's got his tummy out.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, let's see
Predation
some
event.
Stomach.
Zoom on
Predation
in.
event. There you go, Greg. Go ahead and push that in there, Marley.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
It's got
What a
on to your
swoop.
Oh, wow,
stomach.
that's great.
That's good.
Yeah, so below, see all the bare skeletons? So it's just worked
That's
its
good there,
way up.
Marley.
Oh.
Like corn on the cob.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh.
Slammed
Got
over
that
it on
food
the.
blog.
Coral on the
Oh my
cob.
god, it's like a
Oh.
sea star sloth.
Oh,
It's like
wow.
wrapped over with this tube.
Wow.
It just looks like he's trying to do a really cool bar act and then...
Yeah, yeah. He's just like walking the tightrope.
Sorry, come down a little bit.
I wonder if they rotate
floating
over the sides of it, or
You know, like a
reach
muscle
all
up.
sides.
You're like,
Yeah, exactly.
Muscle up.
Is that its stomach there
Yeah.
wrapped around it? That it's extruded out? Oh, wow. That's
You don't eat like that?
Correct.
only
Really
only in the
promising,
house. By myself, hunched over the sink.
not in public.
Not in public, no.
Hunched over the coral.
Yep, hunched over coral. How long would it take? Like, how quickly are they moving
Marley,
up
go ahead
that
and come
coral?
wide, please.
I don't really know. I would no one. As far
Go ahead
as
and come wide, please,
I know
Marley.
that they probably aren't super slow,
Fix this.
but I don't think anyone's done like time lapses or
Oh,
anything
man.
for
That'd be so cool.
Going
Can we just, like,
asteroids.
stay here then for a while?
I
and
know.
just see how
Get
long
a
it
little
takes?
studio set up around this little spot.
Some of these rocks look bumpy, Megan. Kind of like grapes.
Oh. Can we have a look? Wait, where did you see that?
Just a general observation.
You can-
If
if there's coffee.
Yeah, let's have a look at one of the
They do seem pretty heavily sedimented, though.
the larger pillows in the top left.
Top left, Roger.
That big one.
Ooh.
We'll have to secure that door.
Yep, I've all got to do that.
Roger.
Yeah, we got it.
You want to just do a partial zoom there, Marley? And then we'll look for some bubbly grapes. Anything around
Yeah,
bubbly.
It's starting to get grotesque.
Whoa. Champagne, hello, the bubbly grapes.
I think we'll
That's
need
true,
to
it
zoom
is
more
true.
to get a good
Oh, Roger, okay.
idea on that texture if you get a chance.
Let us know when, Megan.
Yeah, that's not really looking very bubbly to me.
We can just kind of pan
Maybe
around.
that dark face, it's hard to
I'm gonna
tell
reset you again.
the dark face. I mean, before we were seeing
Yeah,
very
we did.
pronounced textures even with sediment cover, so I'm not really convinced that this is a good sample for that goal.
Roger. All right, let's go ahead and come wide, Marley.
Oh, well that one looked a little bit more.
Yeah, sounds good. Now my leg's starting to fall asleep. Your leg was falling asleep earlier, right? No, mine is. Circulation patterns.
All right, I'm going to put in 350.
350, Roger.
I'm on a good.
So can you comment at this depth, are we going to see any of like the oxidation we saw on some of the rock structures, or what's the oxygen level and what kind of metal deposition would we be seeing?
So our oxygen
Yeah,
level
that
is
must be
lower
Greg, we can't hear you.
now than it has been recently. We're down to 23%. And a little bit
Ben wants to
ago,
know.
it was about 23.5%.
Marley, you didn't do a partial zoom.
O2 is
here?
98.
Sorry?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Fully oxygenated.
That's great there. That looks more grapish, yeah?
Yeah.
It does. That looks very botryoidal. Those look great. Wow, what a significant difference.
I think there's some that
Only a
might be
couple
kind
meters
of,
across.
there's like the one at the bottom of that big rock there, kind of cinder screen lower.
Yeah, that looks good.
All right, maybe we can try that one out.
Great, sounds good.
Riley, you want to come full wide?
Alright, we're done with the ship move, but I can back off if we need.
Yeah, I'd move
you
back
don't
5
mind.
meters.
Yep.
It looks like there's a couple candidates maybe here.
Yeah, I agree.
Excuse me, Mongo. Clear on the no skins, but actually go right here. Ship.
Yeah, the heading's been the same on the set point, so they're losing. The current's only 1 knot.
All right, we look all right. Do you think they're juicy or do you think they're acid? Yeah, they're acid.
And this will go in the starboard large bow box to the forward side.
We have a visitor.
Roderick. Little squish. Do you think that's a good defense mechanism?
Maybe, yeah.
Little cute and then not intimidating.
Holothorian.
So Megan, where would you like?
Can we get a little zoom?
Sure.
Those look pretty big. Kind of everything around here looks like good options, but they all look very big. So maybe the one to the left of the screen, that looks a little smaller. I mean, the one to the left of the lasers looks great, but it's a little bit big.
This one. There's
Yeah.
the one that we bumped on the way up here. We can
That one, like right below the claw, looks good but big.
Is there some...
And the rubble to the left looks also potentially good.
Sounds pretty in there.
It's in there. Oh, it's wiggling a little.
Yeah, it might have been me touching it off the vehicle, rather.
The larger, I can't hear you if you're speaking, Greg.
We're talking about maybe the one down here, the one here.
Just up and to the right of the lasers.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the kind of bulbous
to the right.
one.
Yeah. That one looks good.
Excuse me. Let's see here.
I don't know if you've gotten down to the bulbous one. I might try coming from the bottom.
Yeah.
And It is.
That looks
that
really
one.
hard.
That's
Dang.
cemented in there.
Okay, well, on second thought, the one to the far left that's off the screen now looked more grabbable.
Far left off screen, Roger.
Yeah, like center to the left. There's a couple
far
over there
forward.
that look pretty loose. Yeah. If we can zoom on that little cluster of...
The one kind of upper left there.
I was thinking more
This one?
to the left right now, not upper. Like that one at the bottom of the screen, right next to Mango.
Right
That
there.
one looks
The
great.
little one.
Yeah, but that one looks good.
Yeah.
That one looks really grabbable. Especially the one below that one.
The one below this one.
Oh, that one looks
Oh.
good. Yeah,
That one's moving.
yeah. Can we get a zoom on it also?
Stand by, Marley. You gonna come a
Oh,
little
sorry.
way?
Hold on.
Yeah, so I'll just get the arm out of the way, but... Alright. Alright, go ahead.
All right, so
Oh.
which one looks more like grapes?
Oh, the one to the, I don't know, they're probably both good. The one to the left, that looks a little bit smaller, do you think that's bigger and it's just in the sediment, or?
I don't. We'll find. We can find out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can we just like try picking that one up?
Sure.
That one looks like really great textures.
Let's get there, Marley. You want to see how big it is here?
Not that one. The,
The other,
one
the other one at the bottom.
farther
Oh.
down.
Yeah,
I see the one.
but otherwise that bigger one that you were just, oh, that one's really little.
There might be more
It
underneath
might be
the
more,
sand, though.
yeah, if we can just poke it.
That one doesn't seem to move.
Yeah,
You could-
okay. Okay, well
Yeah.
the one right above that that's moving, that one's totally good. I would say we should go for that.
Yeah.
Nice. Great.
Don't drop it on our little friend there.
Alright, Marley, you want to go ahead and push in a bit there? That's great.
There's
there.
only two types of things in biology: squishy and crunchy.
Exactly.
It's pretty true.
And fish.
Squishy.
Squishy and
Squishy,
crunchy.
crunchy.
And fish.
Sweet and spice.
They've got both fish, crunchy and squish.
I think it's our lab system. Squishy, crunchy, and fish.
Okay.
That looks like a great rock.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can see where it's most exposed to seawater,
Mhm.
where the botryoidal texture is on top. So yeah, it's good. I like it. Let's put it in the forward starboard side.
Forward,
forward,
starboard.
So
Alright,
the
Marley, go
start.
ahead,
So I
tempo
guess the forwardmost starboard. It's a little confusing. E.
I do like this tucking in idea a lot better.
Cameras are set.
Alright.
Ready for switch.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, great. Go ahead. Stand by.
Just on that back separator. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Stand by.
Cool. Thanks.
Nicely
And
done.
open a little bit more.
Open a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm going to push on the jaw
Jaws.
if I do that.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get my jaws dislodged. Ugh, gross. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I've
Good.
been coming in.
Nice.
That was not terribly elegant. My apologies.
Rocks in the box.
The
Rocks in the box.
expense of the box.
All right, I'm gonna do 340. I can wait a little.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cucumber friend is still there.
Oh yeah, well pink sea cucumber hiding back there. Oh, see a little scale worm in the, oh, it's gone.
We haven't seen very many scale worms, like in the lab.
Yeah,
I don't think we've collected any.
there's some that were burrowing in the hemicorallium,
Okay, I missed that.
but other than that, no
Yeah.
like bigger ones.
What are scale worms?
Polychaetes, a type of polychaete that swims. That's what I got.
Are you saying they get brought up with the samples?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
sometimes.
associates.
A lot of times. And like the pink coral we've been seeing, hemicorallium, there's a type of scale worm that will essentially crawl on the skeleton and then the coral grows over it. So there's like little channels inside the skeleton when you bring it up. Not fully understood again if it's like a mutualistic association or if it's parasitic, but definitely weakens the
Numbers
skeleton,
look
that's
good.
for
Res
sure.
is down
Yeah, I
slightly
would imagine.
from 5 to 4.8.
Roger. Thanks. Come up a little bit.
Looks
The
like a
last numbers
black
of the
coral.
watch.
Now that we've got our rock samples, we might want to prioritize just like moving a little bit more quickly so we
Yeah.
cover a bit
Yep.
more ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get.
And we're doing 340?
Yep. And after we're over this feature, I'm gonna do 20 meters.
Roger. Looks like we're almost there, huh?
Oh, really long
Yeah, we
stalk.
should be.
Is that the whip coral?
I'm not
Or-
sure.
No, we can't see.
Oh,
Hey! That's the Iridogorgia? is it?
Yeah. Iridogorgia, another one. Beautiful.
They are so pretty.
Go ahead and do a partial there if you want, Marley.
Mm-hmm.
Very Dr. Seuss.
Yep. I think there's another watch calling them susicles.
Oh, yep.
Not
That's
quite
great
a
there.
taxonomic term, but
Yet.
it's okay.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Oh, there's a crab with a hermit crab, but it has anemones as its shell.
Oh, yeah, in the back there.
Yeah, I think this is my favorite one.
The Iridogorgia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
All right,
beautiful.
Marley, go ahead and come full wide, please. Those are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we must proceed.
Yes.
But onwards we go.
We We don't want to be known as the watch who fell behind.
No.
Oh, no,
Not
yeah,
wrong.
definitely not.
Nope.
These are the ones that are steaming ahead.
We took our directions directly from the expedition leader, I might point out.
And we
True,
accomplished
we
that.
did. We accomplished.
our mission.
They
We
were.
accomplished our
They were
goals.
important goals.
We're gonna be the watch that like got the good rocks.
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah.
Like great
There's
rock.
only space for one more rock. Indeed.
And that's if you're willing to give up the anemone. But if you give up the anemone, then you have space for 2 more rocks.
No, we only have one more for our permit.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah.
Look at how big that sponge is.
Yeah,
Sponge.
pretty incredible.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're getting
Oh,
some
there's a
more
big coral.
corals, yeah,
Lots
as we
more
move up
coral.
this
A
slope.
rock pen up there. No.
Where?
Right there in the middle.
That's a big bamboo coral.
Wow.
That base on it's awesome.
Yeah, look at that shadow.
Whoa.
Yeah, that is really nice.
Let's take a quick zoom on this. We can check out the branching pattern. And look at the coral next to it, how the skeleton's fallen over
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I
and
like
broken
it.
to pieces.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Looks like at the nodes, too.
Yeah, that's what happens.
It's crazy, I mean, with such a small base, it can support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Such
it
a
looks
large
top
structure.
heavy, doesn't it?
I mean, that's like the balancing act, right? It's like
Can I zoom just?
until it's great until it gets to a certain point and then they collapse. Looks like nodal branching, maybe. Branching at the nodes. So commonly known as bamboo corals because their skeletons resemble bamboo, where you have the calcium carbonate sections that are white, and then in between those you have sections made of a more flexible protein. Gives the skeleton, it's rigid, but at the same time has some flex to move in the current.
Which would make sense, especially when they grow to be so top heavy
Exactly.
in the current, that they would have some built-in ability to flex.
Yeah. Interesting that there's not many associates on this one.
Yeah.
We haven't
Yeah.
seen.
It's one of the first times we haven't seen
Yeah.
one without like some crinoids or
It's kind of
sea
clean.
stars.
Yeah.
Well, bamboo corals don't seem to have
Minimalist.
crinoids at the same rate that the others do.
Do you want to see the base of this guy?
Yes, please.
Yeah, with that the exception of that really, really highly branched one. Right?
Right.
Yeah. So this is a nodal.
Yeah. Nodal branching.
I was so shocked by how solid the thicker bamboo we got on another dive.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
Yeah, so
pretty
those,
thick, too.
Nice acoustics too. You hit the two bamboos together.
Really? They make a good...
Well, just putting them into the bag, I was like, wow, that sound was cool.
ah.
They're like so, yeah, I don't know, echoey.
All right,
you
I'll
record
just
it?
come up and then
Yeah.
we'll come right after that.
So Alexis, with the base, you know how it just looks like it's plastered on there?
Yeah.
Is I mean, does it start out that way? Like, does the base grow as the coral
Yes.
grows?
The
Yeah.
base grows as the coral grows.
I'm gonna go ahead and come.
And I
right
think a
up
lot of
by.
times, like I don't know, like the rate of how quickly bases grow compared to how quickly the coral's growing in length. So I think for some colonies, you'll see really thick bases, and the coral isn't that big
All right,
yet.
Jess, I'm getting
And then other
close
times
to
you see really
overtop
tall
here.
colonies with not huge bases. So
Yeah,
I think
we're
if it's
speeding
there
up
for
the ship
long
moves.
enough,
Yeah, 2-0.
it can acquire a base that's bigger, so it will eventually be able to
I figured
sustain a
that was
bigger
the-
colony. But sometimes they
Now is
just,
totally the time.
I don't know why the bases don't grow quite as large.
That's so strange. I mean, it's such a clearly desirable natural selection.
Yeah.
Flat, flat,
Yeah.
flat for days. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You're
We're just
great.
gonna go ahead and shimmy up this sediment slope.
Shimmy.
This is quite bouncy around there too, huh? Always have our
Current's
Doppler back.
picking up.
Sorry? Oh, it's bouncy here.
Oh,
the
yeah,
signal.
yeah. Yeah, USBL's not big.
At least we have our Doppler back.
Yeah. There's always that kind of concern that one of the heads is just done.
Oh, the USBL heads?
Or the DVM.
Or the DVL head?
Both.
All the heads above.
Yeah, I mean, any of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we didn't lose. Yeah.
I need to fix his B to Z bias.
Ooh, look at that boundary.
Ooh. If you look at the Argus view, you can see a really cool shot of Herc coming up to a between
There
the
it
sandy
is.
area and the more of the volcanic slope.
Yeah, it was a great shot in the highlights of her coming
Back
up on
view.
that prickly shark that they got.
Oh. That's another one of those glass sponges we've been seeing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's really fantastic. This drive, they've just been everywhere we look.
Ben, it's supposed to get even flatter as we proceed, right?
Yep, and I'm going to bring us more towards 330.
Yeah, and I didn't see them at the beginning of the
To
dive
what?
when I was watching.
I think they
When
want to
they
go
were deeper around
on,
3,000
Right, so, we're
I'm
going
going
to
to
do
be 330
meters,
and I'll
so-
get flatter
330?
even.
It'll be interesting
Right.
to,
you
when
want to do
people go
30
through the
meter
video
steps?
Yeah, I want to. Can
Yeah.
I?
to see where they
It's up to
start.
Jess.
Yeah.
Maybe if they continue up or where they end, what depth range they are inhabiting.
Yeah. Are different species of sponges depth
All right, I'm going to
dependent,
bring my
you
head to
know?
I think
330,
so, yeah.
Jess.
Most,
Sure thing.
I mean, I don't know
I'll
for
bring it
sure.
over
I
there.
don't study sponges, but
And I'm
It would
there.
make sense. Most things would have some sort of depth range.
yeah,
Standard.
yeah. And some of that's temperature dependent. Some of it is, I think, we've talked about a little bit, like water mass dependent.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much work has actually been done on the sponges out here in the Pacific. I know the Atlantic's a little better studied.
Yeah.
I was working with a few people who were really interested in sponges from a very different perspective. It was more of like the aesthetical, beauty and design of a glass sponge. I took a class in the glass department at the Rhode Island School of Design. I was my research and work was more focused on like the process of remelting lava and blowing and casting into new forms was like kind of the focus of the project that I was. This is a side project.
Wait,
I
you
actually
would
do
take
science, but
lava and remelt it?
yeah. So I was working in a glass studio, or I was taking a research studio class there, and there was some other people that were interested in kind of
So the-
cross-sectional like work with glass and natural glass, so studio glass versus natural glass. And it was really, really cool to hear about some work with glass sponges and people just like, I mean, these artists were just totally blown away by the
Right.
glass sponges because it's not something you could really make. And remelting it, I mean, you could do that, and people have done that and tried to like kind of mold it into a studio glass form,
Oh.
sort of solid kind of encasing, but
So melting the silica of a glass sponge and then reforming it?
no, melting the silica into something else or encasing it, like casting it,
Okay.
kind of thing. Yeah. I was really wanting to actually 3D scan some of my. I was using just scraps for melting, but the textures and morphologies of the lava balloons that I studied for my thesis were just so striking. It's hard to tell like what they look like when they're so dark, so I thought it'd be really cool to like 3D scan these morphologies and then 3D print them and then make a plaster cast and then pour glass into it so that you'd get like essentially a copy of the morphology of the basalt but in clear glass.
Ooh,
so
yeah.
you could see like all the textures on the inside to the outside. But that was such a intensive project.